welcome or welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Got a pile here. I have Mercari orders and eBay orders. Believe it or not, it has only been one day since I last recorded. I've recorded 3 days in a row, and today's Mercari orders, I got 3 of them. Mercari is doing good for me right now. So I have to say, so I'm gonna get started. First Mercari order going out. It's just Barbie clothes, basically. And you can make this accessories case thing. So it's fun. But I do have a little bit of something to talk about. So, yeah. It has happened. I talked about this months ago. That sellers were going to start doing this. Because the big thing with sellers was high sell-through rate and high-priced items and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, and give it time, and they'll turn around and they'll be like, oh man, bread and butter items, bread and butter. They'll be singing the praise of bread and butter items. Was watching Resell YouTuber today, and it's already happening. I'm just like, yeah, see, told you. And it's not like I'm some sort of smart person. I just watch too much YouTube. Because, I tell you what, whoopsies. Yeah, because I've been watching it for years, and I've seen this pattern happen. So it's not like I'm smart or anything, I just read the pattern, And here we have, it's a bundle. 8 patterns on Mercari. And it was easier to accept the slightly lower offer because I'm not paying fees. Well, we got this cute retro 60s dress. Butterick, I love this. I think this just makes some great lines. It is so cool. Got this cute little thing. I believe it's a full dress. But with the peplum. This here, I have another size of this pattern available. And I always just kind of loved the style of it. It seemed really cool. Another one, cool shaped waistband. Always like that. Bags. This one was just listed. So, but yeah. It's got some good bag pattern to have. Just multiple styles and stuff. This is just like so comfy looking. It's the kind of smock style, And this, just easy, it looks like off-center buttons. Cute, cute. It is most definitely a pile, for sure. So, anyways, yeah. I was saying it. I don't know if this is going to fit in one of those. I'll have to look real quick and see. Usually, when I get a pile of patterns, I can put it in one of these guys. I don't know if it'll fit. Looks like it will. It's up in the air. Have to. It's getting the bag to not catch on all the corners. See, it's in there. Just, like I said, getting the bag not to catch on all the corners. Voila. Look how nice and cutely packed it is. Sorry. I'm just like focusing in on this. I wasn't talking about anything, so my mind kind of went blank. And my third Mercari order is cute. I think it's just the top. Yeah, just the top. Got this fun little tie belt thing with a wrap. Love a good Vogue pattern. Always love a good Vogue pattern. So, I was talking about, yeah, turned on, one of my resellers that I just always watch. And they're like, yeah, you know, gotta start changing things, you know. I gotta find the merchandise, gotta find the stock, you know. And they're like, so I'm having to, you know, go back to those bread and butter items. And I'm just like, yeah. I wish I could be like, oh wow, really? But no, it wasn't surprising. I knew it was going to do that. I wasn't quite expecting this year, but I think because we really saw, you know, it was at the beginning of the year, people get real into it, but they were getting into it as summer came and the season in which you can buy more things was around. And that season is leaving, and I think we're going to see more resellers, especially ones in certain areas. They're going to be, you know, having to kind of slip those bread and butter items back into their cells. Before I do this one, it's a box. It's these sewing patterns. They sell pretty good, but I just don't have space for them. I have to work within space confinements, so it was just easier to lock them up and worked pretty good for me. Here we have shirt. Shirts always sell. We got nice little detail here. You can do some fun little sleeve variations. I did have to just go check my light because it was kind of flickering a little bit. So that's always fun. I was going to talk, oh, I know what I was going to say. That box, if I could find just mass amounts of stuff, like super cheap, that I could just resell in bulk to other resellers, like, I would love to do that. I would find that just so much easier, but I'm not exactly in an area where I can find those things, so I'm kind of stuck. But sewing patterns, well, it's nice to have the slight repetitiveness of it. Anyways, this gone out to Maxine. Here we have coat, scarf, poncho, little bag thing. Love the detail on this. Was a little out of focus, sorry. But winter's a coming. So I will start seeing sales of coat patterns coming along. For sure, they'll be picking up a little bit in comparison to that spring, summer stuff. I think this will fit in here because this is very big. I think it'll fit. Well, I got it. So, said I had a little bit to talk about. That was really all I had to talk about. It's just, like I said, you know, it's not like I'm some sort of super intelligent person that understands the market or anything like that. I've just seen this pattern over and over again. Arnell. Here we have slippers. These are really cool. They're these slipper soles. Shows you how to make them with those. So super cute. But I will admit it, I am surprised that the changeover to starting to see people going, oh, you know, gonna have to start, you know, finding those bread and butter items again. I was actually, you know, kind of surprised to see it happening so soon, but like I said, that probably has something to do with the time. This particular YouTuber and several others, which I'm expecting to kind of see similar things happen with. A lot of them were doing shop commons, which is reseller lots. So the stuff they didn't want to list are being sold, you know, really cheap on those sorts of things. So if they had them still around, they might still have, you know, inventory available. They just mostly didn't want to list those things. It's gonna tally. Here we have, it's a jumpsuit, romper jumpsuit. It is super cute. Look at that. You can do the cold shoulder. Just totally down with. If I could run around in a romper, I so totally would. But I really don't like having to remove my top in order to pee. So if that wasn't... But you can create that romper jumpsuit look by finding some sort of tuck-in shirt and then making same fabric pants and top. So if you want the look without, you know, the actual style, the actual, you know, having to remove your top to pee, you can still kind of get the look, you know. Might not fit in here. No, it's not going to fit in the small one. I think a lot of people, like with the creating wholesale lots, they're just like, oh, you know, this stuff isn't worth that much, or, you know, it's all just worth small amounts, and I'm not going to be getting much less anyway for it. But you run out of things to list, and you have to keep listing. eBay likes it when you keep listing. You don't necessarily have to all the time. And there are people that don't list frequently and still do okay on eBay, but this going out to Nita. Here we have cute little mixture of things. You got this poncho style thing and top and pants, and it looks cute. But as I was saying, like, at first when you think about it, it's like, oh, I'm not losing that much money, but you actually kind of do, especially if so many of your lots are being put on and you're selling them wholesale. Like all those patterns I just sold as, you know, a lot. You know, I sold them at a price to where it's a decent price for somebody else to resell them. But, you know, it would be, can't remember how many was in there, but it'd be less than $1 a piece. I think probably like 75 cents a piece or something like that. And while some of them I'd probably only make like, you know, $2 on or something like that. Some of them I might make a few more dollars on, but still, I would probably triple the amount of income that I'd have on just those. And that's just like sewing patterns. Some of these lots that people are selling, like, they're like, oh, selling this and getting, you know, a few bucks a piece for these, $5 a piece for these. And they sell, and the person is getting, you know, 15, 20 bucks for them. And it just adds up, you know. A reseller can actually get 5 times the amount. And if you're doing a ton of lots like that, you know, the loss is going to start adding up. This is going out to Stephanie. And here we have last one, people. Last one. And also a repeat customer. This is a cool jacket. You can do like kind of puffer style. It's hard to see. Why do they do these in black? You can never see the black. And then a pair of trousers, slack pants. Anyhow, that's just, I guess you could say, where I'm standing on things, where, like I said, not super smart and understanding, oh, you know, this market's going to change and people are going to change what they're selling. It was literally just seeing the pattern and just kind of, I guess, sort of understanding why the pattern comes about, but it's not any sort of business smarts. And trust me, people who can, like, understand the market changes and stuff like that, like, wow, I find those people super intelligent. But like I said, and we're seeing a lot of big companies struggling with that just because of how much retail has changed in the past few years. So I don't think anybody knows how the market's gonna where it's gonna completely land. So it's just a game of wait and watch and see for me anyways. That'll be it for this one. Please be sure and do all the things: like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you feel like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs down. I'm just okay with that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.